layers of amber misery tonight. My reflection drowns inside this crystal prison. Sip the burning liquid, choke upon your ghost. Memory stains the counter like cheap perfume. Acoustic strings vibrate through this empty tavern, watching neon signs flicker against your shadow. Six rusted wives weeping for a lost romance, left with nothing but yesterday's bitter sting. The clock strikes midnight, counting our mistakes. Gravel voices whisper what we used to hold. Heavy hearts sinking deeper into the floorboards. No salvation found at the bottom of a bottle. Bourbon tears fall like rain on velvet cushions, drowning every promise we swore to keep forever. Two damaged souls dancing through the wreckage, washing away the pain with 90 proof sorrow. Smoke rings spiral toward the cracked ceiling, while my fingers trace the outline of regret. You were the melody I always wanted to write, but the rhythm broke before the final verse. Footsteps echo down the deserted boulevard outside. I wear your old leather jacket to survive the freeze, hoping the alcohol numbs this throbbing sky, but the liquor only sharpens your cruel image. Shadows lengthen across the mahogany counter. Time freezes when the music starts to bleed. We traded paradise for a temporary illusion. Now we pay the price in solitary confinement. Bourbon tears fall like rain on velvet cushions, drowning every promise we swore to keep forever. Two damaged souls dancing through the wreckage, washing away the pain with 90 proof sorrow. Can you hear the trumpet wailing in the distance? It sounds exactly like a broken heart's confession. We built a kingdom out of fragile matches and watched it burn to ashes in the dark. Just a sip, just a drop of madness to forget your touch, to escape the sadness. Pour it heavy, make the world disappear. Bourbon tears fall like rain on velvet cushions, oh, drowning every promise we swore to keep forever. Two damaged souls dancing through the wreckage, washing away the pain with 90 proof sorrow. Let the glass shatter, let the darkness consume. No more tears, just the bourbon. Evanescent, I try to intercept the ghost of my previous vocalizations. A futile pursuit mimicking my psychological disintegration.
Sliding a heavy steel cylinder along untethered brass railings,
tracking elusive sonic reflections before they disintegrate completely.
my hands harvest phantom vibrations from abandoned silver mines,
where prehistoric civilizations performed rituals before documentation existed.
the acoustic
Waveforms decay inside subterranean chambers, generating auditory illusions that simulate supernatural communication.
Two persistent researchers
investigating historical audio preservation, seeking permanence where physical laws dictate evaporation.
chasing echoes,
Migrating across deep geological valleys in the elusive pursuit that yields
minimal structural evidence. We document
frequencies that contemporary scientific ignores, validating phantom phenomena with absolute artistic conviction.
I detected your previous melody inside the limestone corridor, a faint resonance vibrating through
Crystalline structures,
a microscopic artifact of historical
vocal gymnastics,
proving that stone
remembers ancient musical patterns. Cease analyzing geological formations, don't categorize my output.
My singing transcends standard physical
limitations.
I am an atmospheric thunderstorm, producing high altitude lightning,
while you measure reality using calculators and compasses.
the recording medium saturates, indicating maximum capacity.
Yet our experiment continues without technological assistance.
Capture the residue before absolute thermal death occurs. Scientific partnership endures throughout environmental shift,
chasing echoes, migrating across deep geological valleys in elusive pursuit that yields
minimal structural evidence. We document
frequencies that contemporary scientific ignores, validating phantom phenomena with absolute artistic conviction.
Or does creative expression dissolve into cosmic radiation?
We welcome the decay, honoring every incomplete phrase, because pristine conservation lacks mystique. Historical wave, trace the wave, catch the bounce, hear it fade, disappear.
Chasing echoes, migrating across deep geological valleys, an elusive pursuit that
yields
minimal structural evidence. We document
frequencies that contemporary scientific ignores, validating phantom phenomena with absolute artistic conviction.
the sound vanishes,
The caverns quieting,
vibration cease,
silence reigns. droplets puncture the canvas awning. Sulfur odors rising from wet urban pavement. I watch yellow precipitation staining my trench coat. A toxic downpour mimicking my internal chemical imbalance. Sliding a polished sleeve along unvarnished frets, generating friction to combat atmospheric dampness. My instrument absorbs moisture from leaking skylights, where we huddled before economic hardships arrived. Atmospheric pressure forces precipitation down, creating possums on corrugated rooftops. Two drenched musicians resisting elemental displacement, trying to extract melodies from meteorological chaos. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. I found your copper necklace near the drainage pipe, tarnished greenish, catching reflections from lightning strikes. A miniature artifact of domestic turbulence, proving that jewelry seldom survives severe weather. Blame the climate, don't criticize my accessories. Your roof collapsed because engineering standards failed. I am a tropical hurricane requiring advanced meteorology, while you forecast weather using old almanacs and superstition. The storm siren wails indicating flash flood warnings, yet our performance continues despite evacuation orders. Fasten the hatches before eyes and currents submerge equipment. Our partnership endures throughout total environmental collapse. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. Can acoustic wood withstand relentless moisture? Or does everything eventually warp and splinter? We welcome the downpour, honoring every water stain, because dry conditions lack dramatic tension. Enjoy the downpour, downpour. Water is rising, maintain the rhythm, keep pushing forward. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. The clouds part, the metal dries, puddles on asphalt, the deluge ends.
across the deserted saloon lounge. The bartender cleans glassware with systematic indifference. I observe empty chairs inverted atop mahogany tables, an institutional shutdown matching my personal expiration date. Strumming a final elegiac sequence on a worn instrument, watching neon illumination terminate across the establishment. My hands harvest closing vibrations from empty beer kegs, where crowds celebrated before historical epochs transitioned. Closing protocols dictate immediate physical evacuation, terminating commercial transactions for this calendar day. Two exhausted performers packing up technical equipment, seeking accommodation, where hospitality industries cease operation. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities, a final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive eras that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. I discovered your handwritten ledger on the counter, unpaid balances smudged with dark liquid stains, a financial testament to chronic overconsumption, proving that artistic lifestyles generate significant debt. Critique the economy, don't audit my personal ledger. Your business model collapsed because adaptation was resisted. I am a historic monument requiring significant government subsidies, while you survive on street performances and token donations. The exit door locks indicate in total isolation, yet our internal narrative continues validation. Step into the street before municipal sanitation vehicles arrive. Our creative legacy survives throughout absolute historical erasure. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities, a final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive eras that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. Can creative output achieve permanent immortality? Or does human history eventually forget every melody? We accept the conclusion, honoring every final phrase, because infinite production lacks urgency and artistic resolution. Drink your glass, pay the tab, walk away. It is finished. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities, a final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive
night. Cigarette haze clouds my vision in this basement. Ash drops onto my vintage satin dress. You are leaning against the upright piano, looking like trouble wrapped in a tailored suit. Slide brass gliding over rusty steel wire, creating friction that mimics our internal fire. I've traveled across rivers, oceans, and state lines just to hear you abuse those vocal cords one more time. The room is hot, suffocating from our combined heat. Audiences watching every move we make on this stage, but we are performing for an audience of two, locked in a duel that nobody can intervene. Smoky frets burning through the humid atmosphere, igniting passion that words could never clarify. Blistering fingers meeting a voice of pure gravel. This is the ultimate intersection of jazz and blues. Jazz and blues.
You sing with the pain of 1,000 heartbreaks. Every syllable carries the weight of an anchor. I try to cushion your fall with these blues progressions, but you prefer to dance on the edge of a cliff. Don't try to save me with your polished licks. I am comfortable dwelling inside this dark storm. Just keep that rhythm steady, don't let it falter while I expose my innermost demons to the crowd. The spotlight blinds us from the surrounding faces. We only recognize the vibration of the wooden stage. Two forces of nature refusing to yield an inch, creating art from our collective madness. Smoky threads burning through the humid atmosphere, igniting passion that words could never clarify. Blistering fingers meeting a voice of pure gravel. This is the ultimate intersection of jazz and blues. We are pushing the boundaries of this sonic landscape, leaving nothing but scorched earth behind our path. Burn it down. Let the friction take over. No turning back from this fire. Smoky threads burning through the humid atmosphere, igniting passion that words could never clarify. Blistering fingers meeting a voice of pure gravel. This is the ultimate intersection of jazz and blues. The smoke clears, the strings cool down, nothing left but embers and silence. Receptors fail inside this subterranean catacomb. Amputated equilibrium causing physical disorientation. I stretch out my upper extremities, seeking structural guideposts. A clumsy trajectory matching my toxic psychological state. Strumming erratic syncopated sequences on an uncalibrated instrument. Navigating dark landscapes without artificial navigation systems. My footwear harvests mud from unpaved country thoroughfares where outlaws wandered before industrialization. Street lights, total sensory deprivation amplifies internal anxieties, exposing vulnerabilities we previously attempted to camouflage. Two sightless wanderers traversing an obstacle course, seeking direction where illumination is entirely absent. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. I noticed your discarded cane near the precipice. Splintered oak absorbing moisture from subterranean springs. A physical monument to balance failure, proving that stability devices require skilled operation. Fault the topography, don't criticize my locomotion. Your navigation system failed because basic mapping was neglected. I am an erratic seismic event, shifting continental plates while you navigate life using outdated maritime charts and folklore. The warning signal flashes indicating imminent danger, yet our frantic progression continues without deceleration. Find a handhold before gravity forces total descent. Our artistic partnership survives throughout absolute chaos. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. Can intuition substitute for optical information? Or do humans inevitably collide with concrete realities? We motion ceases, the darkness deepens, bruises remain, locomotion ends. Unamplified biological valves pump oxygenated tissue, an organic engine operating without electronic assistance. I monitor arterial pulses throbbing beneath thin flesh, a physical apparatus generating raw emotional impulses. Strumming cured spruce wood against my ribcage, feeling internal organs vibrate in sympathy. My chest cavity acts as a secondary soundboard, where chords resonate before speech occurs. Anatomical frequencies synchronize with wooden instruments, producing rhythms independent of modern amplification. Two physical specimens operating under primitive conditions, seeking connection where digital technology fails. Oh, acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework, an unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations. Organic acoustic vibrations. I monitored your pulse during the crescendo, cardiovascular rates accelerating dangerously fast. A biological reaction to musical complexity, proving that anatomy responds to major chords. Don't medicalize my emotional responses. My ventricles expand because passion demands volume. I am a living organism requiring high-intensity stimulation, while you analyze life using stethoscopes and textbooks. The metronome ticks, dictating cardiac velocity, yet our physical endurance outlasts mechanical devices. Maintain the pressure before arterial failure occurs. A biological union survives despite emotional strain. Acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework, an unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations. Digital storage media, or do humans eventually decay into dust? We celebrate the pulse, honoring every irregular beat, because pristine digital perfection lacks life and mortality. Feel the valve, pump the blood, stay alive. Feel the a wooden framework, an unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma. With organic acoustic vibrations, the rhythm stabilizes. The muscle relaxes. One last thought, silence. Plasterboard walls absorb my shallow breathing. Dusty floorboards amplify each solitary heartbeat. I observe cobwebs decorating uninsulated ceiling joists, an architectural vacuum matching my internal void. Plugging steel wire inside this cavernous warehouse. Echoes bounce off corrugated iron sheeting. A solitary wanderer tracking acoustic wave reflections, seeking resonance within structural emptiness. Vibrations expand across uninhabited domestic spaces, amplifying thoughts we previously suppressed. Two detached spirits haunting abandoned real estate, searching for warmth where insulation fades. Hollow room magnifying our quiet lamentations, an expansive chamber amplifying private grief where minimal acoustics meet raw emotional desolation, drowning inside architectural emptiness, completely isolated. I notice your old footprint near the threshold, preserved in thick layers of undisturbed grit. A fragile impression left by shifting weight, reminding me how quickly occupants evacuate. Stop romanticizing ordinary construction debris. This building deteriorated because maintenance ceased. I am an expensive tenant requiring premium renovation, while you tolerate broken windows and leaky roofs. The evening chill permeates structural foundations, yet our acoustic session continues without interruption. Secure the exit before freezing atmospheric conditions arrive. Our alliance persists solely within these boundary walls. Hollow room magnify our quiet lamentations, an expansive chamber amplifying private grief where minimal acoustics meet roll. Emotional desolation, drowning inside architectural emptiness, completely isolated. Completely isolated. Can empty spaces possess emotional intelligence? Or do we project personal failures onto masonry? We embrace the emptiness, honoring every bare patch, because furnished dwellings hide authentic human suffering. Listen closely, hear vacancy. Absorb the silence, nothing stays. Hollow room magnifying our quiet lamentations. An expansive chamber amplifying private grief where minimal acoustics meet raw. Drowning inside architectural emptiness, completely isolated. The sound dissipates, the chamber cools, dust settles, emptiness wins. Crimson lipstick stains on a shattered porcelain teacup. Silken drapes block out the unwanted morning sun. My weary eyelids refuse to witness another dawn, wrapped tightly within a shroud of expensive despair. Polishing the wooden bridge of this ancient instrument, while cold winter wind rattles the window pane. A solitary man tracing memories upon the floorboards, seeking a forgotten chord to heal this quiet agony. The grandfather clock ticks away, I remain insanity. Every tick-tock feels like a heavy physical blow. Two isolated dreamers wandering through a labyrinth, hoping to find solace within a beautiful catastrophe. Velvet blues enveloping our fragile naked minds, stitching together the torn fabric of our existence. A majestic crossover where sorrow meets royal elegance, sinking into the luxurious depths of sweet damnation. I watched your crown tilt sideways during the storm, your majestic voice cracking underneath the immense weight. I offered you a shelter built from minor scales, but you preferred the absolute chaos of the gale. Do not patronize my elegant, deliberate downfall. My suffering is a masterpiece painted in deep shade. Your acoustic strings are merely the canvas I choose to splatter my raw, unadulterated emotional truth. The atmosphere thickens with unexpressed desires. We are actors performing on a stage of quicksand. Sink deeper, let the melody swallow our hesitation, until nothing remains except this sonic medication. Velvet blues enveloping our fragile naked minds, stitching together the torn fabric of our existence. A majestic crossover where sorrow meets royal elegance, sinking into the luxurious depths of sweet damnation.
robes of majesty. Now we sing our lamentations to an empty sky. Feel the texture, soft yet suffocating, wrapped in luxury, drowning in blue. Velvet blues enveloping our fragile naked minds, stitching together the torn fabric of our existence. A majestic crossover where sorrow meets royal elegance, sinking into the luxurious depths of sweet damnation. Let the fabric consume us softly, quietly. No more struggle, only velvet. Fluorescent illumination leaks beneath the heavy door. Magenta glare painting ghosts across this cheap carpet. I'm counting dust motes dancing in artificial glow, wishing this metropolitan maze would swallow my entity whole.
Trimming a fresh wick while the generator groans, shedding skin through rhythmic wood vibrations. A silhouette projected against damp brick masonry, struggling to capture phantom rhythms before daylight breaks. Electric currents hum through ancient copper wiring, manifesting phantoms from our unexpressed thoughts. Two translucent figures wandering a metropolis, seeking refuge where illumination ceases to penetrate. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Your silhouette dissolved into the evening fog bank, leaving an imprint like burnt camera film. Our strung chords meant to track your whereabouts, but frequencies scattered across telephone poles.
Seas monitoring my erratic movements through city sectors. My destination belongs exclusively to the midnight breeze. Your wooden fretboard cannot capture an untamed spirit that thrives amidst sirens and screeching rubber tires. Glimmering billboards flash advertisements for synthetic happiness, while humans navigate subterranean tunnels below. Sustain the frequency before standard broadcasting terminates. Our alliance exists purely within these hidden wavelengths. So our neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Are we human? modern spirituals to automated machinery. Observe the outline, shapes without substance, fading color palettes, shades of twilight, neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. The electricity cuts, darkness reclaims space, only outlines remain, fading, gone. Visual receptors fail inside this subterranean catacomb. Amputated equilibrium causing physical disorientation. I stretch out my upper extremity seeking structural guideposts. A clumsy trajectory matching my toxic psychological state.
Strumming erratic syncopated sequences on an uncalibrated instrument. Navigating dark landscapes without artificial navigation systems. My footwear harvests mud from unpaved country thoroughfares, where outlaws wandered before industrialization. Total sensory deprivation amplifies internal anxieties, exposing vulnerabilities we previously attempted to camouflage. Two silence wanderers traversing an obstacle course, seeking direction where illumination is entirely absent, stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. I noticed your discarded cane near the precipice, splintered oak absorbing moisture from subterranean springs. A physical monument to balance failure, proving that stability devices require skilled operation. For the topography, don't criticize my locomotion. Your navigation system failed because basic mapping was neglected. I am an erratic seismic event shifting continental plates, while you navigate life using outdated maritime charts and folklore. The warning signal flashes indicating imminent danger, yet our frantic progression continues without deceleration. Find a handhold before gravity forces total descent. Our artistic partnership survives throughout absolute chaos, stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. recklessness. Substitute for optical information? Or do humans inevitably collide with concrete realities? We accept the darkness, honoring every bruise and laceration, because brightly lit environments mask authentic human struggle. Take a step, trip over, stand back up, keep moving. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disorient march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid, navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. The motion cease, the darkness deepens. Bruises remain, locomotion ends. Final announcements echo across the deserted saloon lounge. The bartender cleans glassware with systematic indifference. I observe empty chairs inverted atop mahogany tables, an institutional shutdown matching my personal expiration date. Strumming a final elegiac sequence on a worn instrument, watching neon illumination terminate across the establishment. My hands harvest closing vibrations from empty beer kegs, where crowds celebrated before historical epochs transition. Closing protocols dictate immediate physical evacuation, terminating commercial transactions for this calendar day. Two exhausted performers packing up technical equipment, seeking accommodation where hospitality industries cease operation. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. I discovered your handwritten ledger on the counter, unpaid balances smudged with dark liquid stains, a financial testament to chronic overconsumption, proving that artistic lifestyles generate significant debt. Critique the economy, don't audit my personal ledger. Your business model collapsed because adaptation was resisted. I am a historic monument requiring significant government subsidy.
subsidies, while you survive on street performances and token donations. The exit door locks indicating total isolation, yet our internal narrative without audience validation. Step into the street before municipal sanitation vehicles arrive. Our creative legacy survives throughout absolute historical erasure. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive eras that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. Or does human history eventually forget every melody? We accept the conclusion, honoring every final phrase, because infinite production lacks urgency and artistic resolution. Drink your glass, pay the tab, walk away, it is finished. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive eras that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. The lights extinguish, the world goes dark, the music stops. Good night. Good night. Fractured mirrors reflecting 1,000 distorted faces. I am singing out of key on absolute purpose tonight. Perfect pitch is a lie invented by comfortable people. I prefer the honesty found inside a broken machine.
My old guitar suffered a terrible fracture on its neck, glued back together, but it never sounded quite the same. It buzzes and rattles whenever I apply maximum pressure. A flawed instrument mirroring its weary, broken owner. We are constructing a monument out of debris, hoping the structure withstands the gravity of truth. Every sentence we speak sounds like an unresolved race, waiting for a resolution that will never arrive. Broken chords resonating through this dilapidated theater, finding a strange kind of beauty inside the dissonance. We don't need a perfect symphony to express our trauma, just these fractured notes drifting through the quiet air. tried to fix the tuning, but the pegs are completely stripped. The strings refuse to hold the standard Western pitch. So I adapt my fingers to this unfamiliar alternative, creating a new dialect from the remnants of failure.
Let it rattle, let it buzz, let it completely fall apart. I am tired of pretending everything is perfectly fine. My soul is out of tune, and I don't want a technician.
Just play the ugliness so I can scream my truth over it. The audience is leaving because they cannot handle the truth. They want pretty melodies to forget their mundane lives. But we are here to expose the architecture of the heart, even if it means performing to an empty room of ghosts. Broken chords resonating through this dilapidated theater, finding a strange kind of beauty inside the dissonance. Oh, we don't need a perfect symphony to express our trauma. Just these fractured notes drifting through the quiet air. Polish is stripped away. We are architects of the imperfect, champions of the flawed, creating a religion from the pieces of our devastation. Listen to the gaps, the spaces where it broke. That's where the light
enters. Through the quiet air. No more harmony,
just the fragments,
beautifully broken
at last.
Celluloid grooves choked with decades of neglect. A forgotten scratch skips predictably every fourth rotation. I observe ancient album covers warping under cardboard decay, a musical relic mirroring my obsolete romantic ideals.
Brushing away layers of gray particles from the turntable, attempting to calibrate a fragile sapphire needle. My fingertips harvest debris from estate sales cellars, where we hunted masterpieces before digital formats took over. Analog needles struggle against accumulated debris, producing clicks that replace modern percussions, two dynamic performers resisting technological obsolescence, trying to preserve warmth within historical sound accordance. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion. I discovered your handwritten lyrics inside the sleeve, ink faded, bleeding into cardboard packaging, a tiny manifesto of emotional instability, reminding me why songwriters should avoid intimacy. Fault the storage conditions, don't critique my handwriting. Your player broke because mechanical maintenance was ignored. I am a high-fidelity master tape requiring professional storage, while you operate on second-hand gear and wishful thinking. The side terminates requiring manual intervention, yet our internal jukebox loops continuously through the evening. Flip the record before static electricity causes distortion. Our arrangement survives despite severe physical deterioration. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion. To hiss, we embrace the crackle, honoring every audio blemish, because pristine digital production lacks soul and human error. Hear the hiss, accept the friction, spin the wheel, let it loose. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion. The modal stops, the needle slides, static remains, silence returns. Dark caffeinated liquid congeals inside a porcelain mug, oily film forming atop the stagnant surface. I watch daylight illuminating unwashed kitchen utensils, a stale beverage reflecting my exhausted psychological state. Plucking slacking strings beside a cold stove, watching daylight expose layers of grime. My instrument absorbs morning humidity from uninsulated pipes, where we sat debating before financial resources vanished. Stagnant beverages mirror our domestic paralysis, exposing truths we previously chose to ignore. Two sluggish entities coexisting inside an unheated apartment, seeking stimulation where chemical properties fail. Oh, cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. I noticed your lipstick mark on the rim, smudged burgundy resistant dishwashing detergent, a miniature monument to matrimonial discord, proving that cosmetics outlast domestic affection. Blame the plumbing, don't analyze my makeup. Your heater broke because basic repairs were neglected. I am a premium espresso requiring pressurized machinery, while you survive on instant granules and tap water. The kitchen timer ding signaling nothing important, yet our psychological standoff continues with our resolution. Drain the dregs before total mold contamination occurs. Our domestic partnership endures through absolute neglect. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. Or do we assign blame to kitchen where we accept the chill, honoring every stained utensil? Because boiling liquids mask authentic domestic friction. Sip the sludge, swallow the chill, endure the bitterness, stay awake. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. The cup empties, the dregs dry, stains remain, the caffeine dies. Oxidized metal flakes coating my fingertips, Neglected hinges creak whenever memories stir. We constructed an empire on swampy foundations. Now orange corrosion eats away our structural ironwork, scraping corrosion off these ancient machine gears, attempting to lubricate a friction-locked engine block. My calluses harvest rust from abandoned rail yards, where we used to wander before cynicism arrived. Neglected mechanisms grind against unyielding gears, producing shrieks that substitute for modern conversation. Two stubborn artifacts resisting historical erasure, trying to salvage utility from industrial debris. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial-grade devotion. I discovered your old hairpin inside the toolkit, corroded orange fusing with antique wrenches, a tiny monument to domestic turbulence, reminding me why mechanics should avoid romance. Blame the humidity, don't fault my chemistry. Your engine stalled because you starved the fuel line. I am a high-maintenance turbine requiring premium oil, while you operate on standard kerosene and cheap press. The factory whistle blows signaling shift termination, yet our assembly line runs perpetually through the night. Tied in the bolts before high pressure causes combustion, our framework survives despite total structural neglect. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial-grade devotion. Of corrosive time, or does everything eventually dissolve into powder? We embrace the decay, honoring every brown stain, because polished steel lacks character and narrative. Grind the iron, flakes are falling, enjoy the friction. Keep it moving. Rusty love scraping against our